Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. It's me, Muhammad Zubair Khan. Uh, Today we are going to start the video lectures. This is the first week lecture of statistic, in which we will discuss the definitions according to the course outlines. We will discuss the definition and the different types of statistic also. Beside that, let me explain you the importance of statistics, because this subject is very much important uh, on different point of views. So statistic basically makes the work simple, and it provides a clear picture on work we do on daily basis in different fields of life. The statistical method help us to reach on different streams such as medicines, economics, business, and social sciences, etc. Beside that, statistic provides different types of organized data with the help of graph, charts, and different diagrams. And statistic give us a handy idea in terms of critical analysis when we are doing the different types of analysis. So statistic helping us to analyze a particular data, because in the second portion of statistic, yeah, in inferential statistic, we need the inference, we need the analysis that we are doing. So let me explain the definition of statistic. Basically, what is statistic? So statistic basically a scientific study of handling the qualitative and quantitative information. It provides different methods for the collection, classification, and description of data obtained through the conduct of surveys and experiments. This is the proper definition of statistic, through which we can explain that what is statistic, yeah, what is SI, yeah. Now there are two types of statistics. Basically, we have descriptive statistic as well as inferential statistic. In descriptive statistic, we are collecting the data, because this is related to the collection of the data. For the collection of the data, we are using the different methods, yeah, different tools to collect the information, yeah, to collect the data, yeah. By different sources, we can collect the data. By using different departments, we can collect the data. The second one is classification of data. After the collection of data, we need to classify the data, we need to summarize the data. For that purpose, the summarization is the second steps for which will be, yeah, which is performing in a data. Because when you have a data, so sometimes it's raw in the form, it's in primary form, so that's why we need to classify that data. And we will study the different types of classification also, that according to the quality we can classify the data, according to the quality, according to the quantity we can classify the data, yeah, or according to the quality as well as quantity we can classify the data. Then another point is description. Description of data is also very much important, which is the part of the definition of statistic. So in which we are describing the data. For describing of a data, we need the description. How to describe? So we have different methods, different tools to describe a data. The tools like tabulated form, the tools like graphical form, the tools like chart form, and the tools like different charts. So these are related to the descriptive statistic. Basically, statistic is a scientific study of handling qualitative as well as quantitative information. But let me explain you what is the quality and what is the quantity. Yeah, the information related to the quality, information related to the quantity. Information related to the quality means those particular informations which cannot be expressed in numeric forms, which are related to the gender, for example, the male and female. So the gender basically by itself is a quality. So when the information related to this one, to this particular quality, by this particular quality we can categorize the data. Yeah, we can classify the data. Yeah, the information may be in this particular form. Beside that, we have quantitative information information, so related to the quantity. Quantity means the age, yeah, the height, the age or the height or the income of different peoples, that which can easily express in numerics, yeah, in digit form. So we can say that the data is a quantitative data, yeah, the information is quantitative information. So what statistic provides us? It provides methods for the collection, classification, description, and interpretation of data, which is obtained through the conduct of surveys and experiment. Through observations, you can collect the data, yeah, you can collect the information, or through experiments, you can collect the information. Then we have types of statistics. So we have two types of statistics. The first one is descriptive statistic. Descriptive statistic basically related to only collection, classification, and description of the data. You know how to collect the data, how to classify the data, and how to describe the data. Then we have inferential statistic, which is the another part of the statistic, yeah, another type of the statistic. This is related to the population and samples. Population and sample means that when we have a data, so by taking a sample, by doing sampling, by taking a sample, if we make an inference about a large number, yeah, about a large group of data, that is basically called what? To make an inference. So that is basically called what? Inferential statistic. Inferential statistic depends on the samples, which is the subset of population, so it's related to the population, and on that particular sample, if you making an inference, that is called inferential statistic. So this was the video which was related to the definition of statistic and the types of statistics. In